guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Buckeye Freight Rail. I'm over here in Carlisle, Ohio. Yesterday I was in Miamisburg at the depot, and you'll see that, but I went home, and then last night I came back over to Carlisle in the rain again. Well, it was just stopping rain, but anyway, got two there. So the first two trains you see on this video will be from last night, and then the rest of the trains will be in the bright, beautiful sunlight here in Carlisle. It's nice to see sunlight. We haven't seen it in, what, 2 days? 2 days of rain, so. All right, guys, something else I'd like to mention. I want to thank everybody that subscribes to the channel and has gotten me to 10,000 subscribers now, so I really appreciate that. I owe it all to you, and thank you so much. Thanks for watching. All right, we got M507 coming down. He's Walbridge, Ohio to Cincinnati. And down there, we got a train coming up on the siding. So when he clears, the train on the siding will come up. M507 coming at you. All right, that's M507. I don't know if you can see a headlight way down there. That's a train coming up the siding. So he'll be here in a minute. Stay tuned.
North into Carlisle, 50630 out.
Well, that was 507. It came down. This is his backhaul, 506 coming up. How about that? Where's he at here? There he is. As 1960 Gambit would say, he's going to put the coal to it. He was stopped on the siding, so he's just getting going again. All right, this is 506, Cincinnati to Walbridge, Ohio. He must have a load on there. He's struggling. 2 engines. What? got some truck frames here. Here's the end of it. Well, it was 300 truck frames on those three cars, 100 on each car. All right, starting off good here. Thanks for watching. All right, we got us a train coming. CSX Southbound. I just pulled in. All right, we got two I-141s coming today. That's one of them. One of them is X-141, and I believe that's an extra 141 right there, because he didn't have any auto racks on the back. But yeah, I need to go listen to my radio and see what's going on. I just pulled into Carlisle. All right, guys, thanks for watching. All right, we got another train coming. M560's coming up. 141 cleared. He was on the siding. 560 was on the siding, so he's coming up. There he is. He is Cincinnati to Syracuse, New York. Got 3 engines up front. Coming at you. Repainted SD40 or GP40. That was an old Southern boxcar with the door open. had about 37 stink cars, garbage cars going up that time. He hasn't been taking very many. One of my commenters has noticed that too. And I think the last couple days though, they're making up for it, because yesterday they had like 24, today 37. Woo! All right. Thanks for watching. All right, we got gates going down. What we got coming is a work train. W084. I looked it up on the CSX symbol chart. I heard it on the radio. I looked it up on the CSX symbol chart, and it is a Herzog train. Don't know where he's going. Coming at you. Getting it. And it was a Herzog train. If you don't know what a Herzog train is, they carry ballast and they spread it on tracks where needed. See those rocks by the rails there? That's what he was carrying. Some of the cars he was carrying, I don't think they were all full. I think the majority were actually empty according to the springs, but yeah, that's ballast, those rocks you see over there. And that's what Herzog carries. Thank you for watching. All right, we got the Franklin local here, LO4. Running long hood forward. A little bit longer than normal. About 20 cars. Sometimes has sewer lines on here. Let's see. Well, yeah, there's one right there. Had a Winchester car there too. There's another sewer line coming. Right there. We got an air gas tanker here. Got some argon. All right, how about that? A little longer than normal. All right, thank you very much. Gates coming down. Gates just came down. We're gonna have us a meet here. Who's going to get here first? I think Norfolk Southern will. That's M510. He's in a hurry to get to Detroit, Michigan. Yeah. All right, good train. We're gonna call that a meet. If that's all right with you. That was close enough, I think. All right, guys. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow.